Okay, hello everyone, welcome to class. Okay, so we are back with yet another guided newspaper practice session. We are going to be starting in exactly 60 seconds. I'm just waiting for all the students to join in comfortably so that we can start the class once everyone has settled down. Okay. All right. Yes, just give me a hello on the comments box so that I know that you're here. Okay. Anyone attending the class for the very first time, just type first time on the box. I'll be explaining what the session is about though. We do this to improve our fundamentals of the English language. So how would we be doing it? How do we select the article? All of these aspects I'm going to be explaining to you. Okay. Okay. All right. Good to have all of you in class. Let's get started. Now, the reason why we do this particular session is to ensure that your basics of the language improve. Okay, so yes, all those on the comments box, welcome. Mohammed, Ketsi, Pratibha, Urvashi, Avinash, Gurdeep, Brenda, Yuvraj, Maitri, who else? Narinder, Gurdeep, Utkarsh, Navmalika, Khushbu, Shivani, Akshay, Kiran, Rohini, Akshada, Prabjot, Jia, Rajdeep. Now, the purpose behind this is to ensure that your basics improve. The way we'll do this is that we have selected an article. Now, these articles are also selected keeping in mind your writing task 2 in mind and your speaking section in mind. That is, you have to be exposed to different topics so that in your mind you will be formulating these opinions. Okay, and then it will be easier to express that because you have some kind of exposure to the content. All right. Now, we'll be doing 4 rounds of this entire article. How many rounds? 4 rounds. The first round, I will simply be reading this slowly. You just have to listen. Okay, just consume English through your ears, get it, let it hit your mind. There would be certain words though that you don't understand. It's completely fine if you're not able to understand a few words. You should try to guess the meaning of it. Okay, because in your IELTS reading test, this will happen that you might come across a word that you don't understand. You will have to take a calculated guess and move on. Okay. In the second round, I will be going fast, but I will also explain the meaning of the word. This time, you're going to use your eyes to move around. Okay. The third round, we will be doing guided speaking, and this will be a lot of fun. I will be reading out a particular part of this entire article. You will be repeating after me. Okay. So you're going to focus on the stresses, the tone, the pronunciation. And finally, the last round, I will be asking you to tell me your opinion, and I will tell you to frame sentences out of some new words that we learned today. Okay, so that's the objective of the class. Right, all those joining in on the comments box, very good morning, welcome to class. Shiv, Priyanka, Sunny, Jasbir, Sunena, very nice. Welcome everyone. Okay, Vikas. Okay, now here we go. Okay, stand tall, feel good. So it's about the benefits of yoga. Stand tall, feel good. Okay, now the way you project yourself depends to a great extent on the way you feel inside. Okay, but most people are unaware of this. Fine. Body language speaks volumes. What do you mean by speaks volumes? Can you tell me? What do you mean by this term speaks volumes? Put it on the comments box. What it says affects the way others respond. Okay? Body language speaks volumes. What it says affects the way others respond. Good body language also comes from good health, from the ability of your muscles to maintain good posture. What do you mean by posture? Okay, think about it. What do you mean by posture? Fine. If you don't have the strength in the muscles of your core, back, and shoulders, you will slouch. Okay, what do you mean by the word slouch? You will slouch no matter how hard you stand, how hard you try to stand erect. Okay, fine. Now let's keep moving forward. Okay. Okay. Now, the regular practice of yoga makes you feel good and at peace from within and brings about a sense of calm and quiet confidence. Now, you know that there are two spellings, right? Quiet and Quiete. Quiet and quiet. Okay, there is a difference. Okay, good, everyone. Good. Saurabh, Ketsi, Avinash. Yes, good going. Now, This translates into the way you deal with everyday situations and life in general. Okay. Now, some yoga poses are very good at building confidence, like bold standing poses and back bends. Okay. Here are a few that you can try. Before you begin your session, now see a complex sentence here. Before you begin your session, make sure you have allowed 3 to 4 hours to lapse. What do you mean by lapse? Okay, after your last meal. Okay, now how much are you able to understand out of this? Give me a number. How much are you able to understand out of this? 70%, 80%? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Okay, now let's keep moving forward. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to take a portion of one particular asana, okay, and then we are going to be describing that. So in case you have to explain a series of steps, this is the kind of language that you can use. Okay, good job, everyone. Good, good. Okay, Virabhadrasana or the first warrior pose. Warrior pose. So it's a position of warrior. Okay. So Virabhadra, now just some meaning about it. Okay. Virabhadra and incarnation. What do you mean by incarnation? Think about it. An incarnation of Hindu god Shiva was a spiritual warrior who waged war. Okay. Who waged war against self-ignorance or avidya. Okay. Which is the cause of suffering. Okay, now you can see that how any regional term is explained, right? Self-ignorance, avidya, which is called self-ignorance. So every single regional term is actually explained in English, and that is also something that you should do in your speaking test. Okay, now the pose itself is strong and alleviating. Now, what do you mean by alleviating? Think about it. Okay, yeah. Begin in Tadasana, okay, some technical term. Then move your feet 3.5 to 4 feet apart, depending on your height. Okay. Turn your left foot. So now a series of instructions. Turn your left foot out to a 60-degree angle and turn your right foot to face the front at a 90-degree angle. Okay, we'll not do the whole thing, just a little bit. The right heel and the left heel should be in line. Square your hips so that they face the front. Inhale, and then as you exhale, bend your right knee. Okay, so we'll not go further. This is like a detailed description. Again, we'll just stop here. Now, did you all understand this to a reasonable extent? Just a series of steps. Okay, okay. So now what we'll do is we will go in front and we'll now go faster so that we are able to know the meaning of all the terms that's been used here. Okay, good. Himani, Utkarsh, Namrata. Okay, good. Okay, good. Urvashi. Now, let's go here and now let's go fast, okay, so that we understand the whole thing. The way you project yourself, the way you show yourself depends to a great extent on the way you feel inside. So what does this depend on? It depends on your inner feeling, okay? But most people are unaware of this. They don't know that how you feel inside is actually comes out of how people see you, okay? Body language speaks volumes. So the meaning of speaks volumes is that it's not actually using words, right? Body language does not have a sound, okay? But body language indirectly communicates a lot. That's what you mean when you say speaks volumes, okay? It's not actual communication verbally, but it's communicating in such a way indirectly that it is still pretty strong, okay? What it says affects the way others respond, okay? Good body language also comes from good health, from the ability of your muscles to maintain good posture. Posture means good, healthy position. Okay. Now, if you don't have the strength in the muscles of your core, back, and shoulders, you will slouch. What do you mean by slouch? Slouch means to have a weak body position, something like this. Okay. Slouching. Okay. And this is stiff, whereas this is slouch. Okay. No matter how hard you try to stand erect, how hard you try to stand stiff, you will still end up slouching. Okay. Because the muscles do not have the strength. Okay. Fine. The regular practice of yoga makes you feel good and at peace from within and brings about a sense of calm and quiet confidence. Now, what do you mean by quiet confidence? As in, you're not kind of really showing off that you're very confident, okay? You're not having this artificial body language, but if you're practicing yoga, then from inside you feel very good and confident, okay? You are relaxed, you're confident from inside. That is quiet confidence, okay? This translates into the way you deal with everyday situations and life in general. So if you're doing yoga and you have this quiet confidence, it will help you with all the different activities in life. Right? Now, some yoga poses are very good at what? At building confidence, like bold standing poses and back bends. Okay, bold standing poses and back bends. Here are a few that you can try. So there is a list of yoga asanas, but before you begin your session, make sure you have allowed 3 to 4 hours to lapse. To lapse means to get over. Okay, fine. All right. After your last meal. So once you've eaten, you need to provide 3 to 4 hours before you do yoga. Okay. All right. Now let us talk about this particular asana or the warrior pose. Warrior basically fighters, right? Okay. Virabhadra. Now an incarnation. An incarnation is basically like somebody who is taking the shape of someone else. Okay, so as it is called avatar, right? So say for example gods who are, so you might have heard of these mythological stories, right, where a god takes the shape of a man. Okay, so that is an incarnation. Okay. Okay. Now, Virabhadra, an incarnation of Hindu god Shiva, was a spiritual warrior who waged war. Now, waged war is who went into a war, okay, who declared the war, who initiated the war and went into it. Okay, so this is a good collocation. Waged war. Against what? War against self-ignorance or avidya. Ignorance means not knowing it, okay, which is the cause of suffering. Fine. The pose itself is strong and alleviating. Alleviating means to reduce in intensity. Okay, alleviating as in reducing pain, alleviating pain as in reducing pain. Okay, now begin in this particular position. Now these are just instructional. Then move your feet 3.5 to 4 feet apart depending on your height. Then turn your left foot to a 60-degree angle and then turn your right foot to face in front at a 90-degree angle. Okay, the right heel and the left heel should be in line. Square your hips so that they face in front. Inhale and then exhale. What do you mean by inhale and exhale? Inhale, okay, breathe in, exhale, breathe out. And as you do it, bend your right knee. Okay, then it goes forward. There are a series of steps. Okay, now did you all understand what the passage is and how it's written? Just give me understood on the comments box. Just type understood on the comments box if this is clear. Incarnation means somebody taking the shape of someone else. Okay, so it's like saying a simple man, but he was actually an incarnation of this god. Okay. Okay, these are again these are terms, right? These are all regional terms. You need not worry about them. Okay, these are not English words, so don't worry about it. Just to, but of course, part of the story. Okay, yeah. Okay, all of you understood properly. Akshada, Namrata, Shonu, Avinash, Shiv. Okay, Sana Sheikh, Yashaswini, good. Okay, okay. Shavini, Jyoti, Brenda, Bala, very nice. Priyanka, Pratibha, okay, good job done. Ash Pradhan, Isha, okay, good. Okay, now what we are going to do is I want you to speak this aloud. Okay, now if someone asks you, hey, do you think yoga is a good practice to take up? Do you think I should be doing yoga? You are going to be saying this. Okay, so let us do this one. Okay, this is what you are going to tell someone else. You're going to tell someone the benefits of yoga. Okay, so how will you do it? Now, when you're repeating with me, don't just do it in a monotonous way. Don't just say the regular practice of yoga makes you feel good and at peace. Don't do it like this. Okay, this even a school child will do. Right now, all of you have to get expressions in your voice. Okay, so that's what we are going to try. So I'm going to be taking up 2 to 3 words at a time, and I want you to repeat after me. Okay, but use the right tone, right pronunciation, right stress, but do it after me. Okay, I know I can't come and check there, but I'll ask you after we complete this. I'll ask you whether you have done it or not, and you can tell me. Okay, let's start. The regular practice, the regular practice, don't say regular, say regular. The regular practice of yoga makes you feel good, makes you feel good and at peace from within, and at peace from within, repeat after me, and brings about a sense of calm and quiet confidence. And quiet confidence. QUITE is quiet. This is quiet. Okay, so there is a difference in the pronunciation. Okay, this translates into the way you deal with everyday situations and life in general. Some yoga poses are very good at building confidence, like bold standing poses. Just punch up this word, like bold standing poses, punch it up. Okay, like bold standing poses and back bends and back bends. Here are a few that you can try. Okay, indicate genuine suggestion in your voice. Here are a few that you can try. Before you begin your session, don't say before, before. Before you begin your session, make sure you have allowed 3 to 4 hours to lapse after your last meal. After your last meal. Okay? Or did all of you do it with me? Just type I did on the comments box. If you repeated after me and you did it. Did all of you do it with me? Just type I did. Just say I did on the comments box if you did it. Yes, Khushbu, Rohini, Urvashi, Namrata, Jyoti, Shiv Kailash, Azhar, Jia Ekab. Good to have you in class, Jia. Ash. Yep. Did all of you do it? Just quickly tell me on the box. Yes, good. Avinash, Utkarsh, Shonu, Gurjot, good Gurjot, Gagandeep, Jaspreet, Brenda, Namrata, Dolly. Very nice. Shravani, Sunana, Akshada, Maitri, good Priyanka, Sunny, good job. Okay. Well done, everyone. Good, Sana, Pooja. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we are now going to express opinions. So now I want you to tell me what you think of this. What do you think about this entire topic? Do you think yoga is good and people should be practicing it? Do you think it is overhyped and it has become commercialized? Okay. Or do you think that it's better to go to the gym and work out instead of doing yoga? Yoga is softer. What is your opinion? Tell me that. Okay, and it's okay if you pick any position. The objective of this exercise is to simply see how you are converting your thoughts into words. Okay, so whatever your opinions are, just be unabashed about it. Okay, don't think what will others say if I come up with this opinion. Okay, it is your opinion. Everyone is entitled to his or her opinion. The job here is to see whether you can express it in English. Okay, nobody will say your opinion is wrong. Okay, I will correct you only with your English language. Okay. Good. Monica, Rohini, Jay, Divya God, Praveen, Priyanka Kangar. Okay. Bala, good job. Nikhila, I see a lot of students participating actively. Good. Okay. In case someone is new here, you're attending the class for the very first time, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Okay. It's very important that you subscribe because only then you will get the alerts to these sessions. Okay. Just subscribe and hit the bell icon. Of course, later, once you feel that your basics are fine, you can always click subscribe button again. So it'll unsubscribe and the alerts will not come. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Good. So Himani says definitely it's good for psychological as well as physiological well-being. Wow, very nice, Himani. Excellent. Okay. Good. Yoga is practice. Everybody should do it daily. Good. Darshan doing yoga, the best solution. Good. Sana, good. Yoga is good for health, but people have commercialized it. Very nice. Good, Sana. Okay. Saurabh, it is of utmost importance. That's a good collocation, Saurabh D. Yes. Kamaljeet, hi Kamaljeet, good to have you here. Yoga is a good thing. Everyone should do it. Good. Akshada, flexibility, Vikas, Utkarsh, good. Good Utkarsh, good start according to me. That's a good start. Vikas says practicing yoga is definitely a good way of keeping oneself. Good. Very nice. Namrata, Urvashri, Monica. Okay. Okay. Gagandeep, good. Kiran Kaur. Vamsi, Priyanka Prasad, good job. Okay, nice, excellent, good stuff. Okay, all of you, good participation. Okay, now let us jump into some phrases. Let us jump into sentence building so that we can learn vocab. Okay, so let's start with this. Speaks volumes. speaks volumes. Okay, so here's one example. Okay, my manager's moody attitude speaks volumes of how he will motivate the team. Okay, which means that because he's never in a good mood, he cannot motivate the team properly. Okay, so my manager's moody attitude speaks volumes of his team management abilities. Okay, an example. Okay, so it should not be actually indicating in words, but it should be seen that way and seen very evidently. Okay, another example, Sachin Tendulkar's rigorous practice regime speaks volumes of his commitment to the game. Okay, so he has such a tight routine that shows how committed he is. Now, he's not actually saying, see my practice routine, this is why I'm so committed, but you can make that connection. That's how you're going to use speaks volumes. Okay, it's a very nice term to use. Okay, idiomatic phrase. Yeah. Okay, very good. So Akshada, great job. Her eyes speak volume. Be careful, subject verb agreement. Speak volumes that she is in pain. Good. Okay. Okay, good. Monica Patel. Anjali. Good. Yeah. Others speaks volumes. Very good. Nice one, Utkarsh. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. Give me your sentences. Do the activity right away. Okay. Now, don't just learn the word. Don't just watch it passively and leave it. Learn it right now. Okay. Because it will never happen. If you say, okay, let me think of a sentence later, it will never happen. Okay, do it right here in the 2 minutes. You're going to learn a word quickly. There you go, Gagandi. People's thinking process speaks volumes. Okay, don't just speaks volume, speaks volume. But good one, Gagandi. Very nice. Sunny Luthra, doing yoga is vital. Good one, Sunny. Vijay Krishnan says yoga a multi. Okay, very good. Okay, fine, fine. So the next one is the word slouch. Okay, slouch is to droop. Okay, you have a drooping demeanor. Slouch. Okay, my friend was feeling very tired and was and slouched at the corner of the room. Okay, slouched. We were standing there in a tired manner. Slouched. It's a very simple verb here. Okay, slouch means to simply stand with a drooping demeanor. You can also use it as a noun. When I saw another example, when I saw my friend slouching during a training meeting, I asked him if something was wrong with his health. Okay, slouch. Okay, good. Isha, Anbin, Gurjot, Navmalika, Saurabh, Dolly, Avinash, Gurdeep, Vikas. Excellent. Good. Nikhila, good. Jia, Ekab, Vamsi, Himani, Sana. Nice. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Good job, everyone. Now, quickly, slouch, slouch. Yes. Okay, so Namrata, she was in a slouch position. She was in a slouching position. Okay. Casey, slouch posture is not good. Slouching is not good. Okay. Yes, Yashaswini, good. My friend poses with a slouch. Good. I always sit in a slouch manner. I always slouch. That's enough. Okay, you don't have to say slouch manner. Just say slouch. Okay. 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 Good. Good. Now let's go and pick up one more. Let's pick up one more. Okay, let's talk about alleviate. It's a very nice word. Alleviate means to reduce in intensity. Alleviate. Alleviate, you can say that I had an injury on my left arm, but the pain alleviated after I took the tablets. Okay, alleviate. You can also use it for mental suffering. You can also use it for any other kind of suffering as well. You need not necessarily be physical pain. Okay. Okay. Yes, yes, go ahead. Give me a sign. Learn it right away. Okay, don't put it off for later. You have 2 minutes. Learn it right away. Why do you want to do it later? Okay, you've taken the effort to come to class. Might as well learn everything right away. Okay. Okay. Good job. Good job. Now, alleviate the last one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful, everyone. So good job done on participating. Good job done on framing all the sentences, speaking loudly, listening in the first round, and then learning all the meanings and going fast with your eyes in the second round. So great job done. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to move to explaining about certain other programs of ours, which is called the Fast Track program. This is definitely not for those who are already Fast Track members. Okay. GI Jacob, Utkarsh, Gagandeep, Ketsi, Sunaina, all of you are already members, Himani as well. So this is not for the existing members, and this is only for those who are new, okay, who want to get in. It's for those so that they can also take advantage and get into the faster program. Okay, so this particular program is called the IELTS Fast Track program, and this is what it is. Okay, there are a multitude of features there in that program, and I'm just going to be sharing that particular screen with you. Yeah, okay. Here you go. Now, what are the features here? Number one is you will be having live classes every single day. Okay, so how will these live classes work? You will be doing classes from Monday to Friday from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. These will be practice classes, and then Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. you will be doing concept classes. Okay, this is the routine. You're going to be doing it every day, no breaks, because IELTS is an exam where you cannot take a break. Okay, it has to be done regularly to increase your level. You cannot say that I'll do it only on weekends, only when I have time. It doesn't work like that. You have to create that time. Okay, so each week we catch hold of one section, do it in detail, and go to the next one. Now, as you're doing this weekly pattern, you can also do the video lessons and then go in a more in-depth, advanced way. So ideally, you should do these video lessons in a complementing manner. So now, right now we are having the speaking week. So if you do the video lessons and then get into the assignments and then come to the live classes at 7:30, then your concepts are going to be really strong. Okay, so that's how this entire structure is planned. Once these are done, so this entire program is valid for 90 days. Okay, that's the full validity. So now when you're doing these weekly practice stuff, and then you have these video lessons, and then you have the weekend classes, in about 4 to 5 weeks, your concept should be really solid. Now, in case you're an advanced learner, you can probably cover the whole thing in 2 weeks as well. You can simply do the video lessons very, very quickly. You know the concepts, methods, techniques. It's time for you to take the mock tests. So we have 10 full-length mock tests here. So each mock test contains listening, reading, writing, and speaking, the entire round. So LRW, we're going to send you the questions. You should solve it, give it back to us for evaluation, and then we'll send you a report. Same goes with speaking, where a live interview will be taken and it will be recorded. So when we send you the report, you will be getting the entire report along with your recording. Okay, so you can play the recording and see how you perform. But that is only one round. Like that, you're going to do 10 rounds. Okay, so that's why it's a very intensive course, and those who make use of it really increase their scores very well. Okay. Apart from that, one final point is unlimited doubt solving. So you can ask as many doubts, questions, concerns you want, and we'll keep helping you. That we'll give you an exclusive WhatsApp number for that. Now, this is the form. This is how it looks like. Okay. Now, once you're done filling up the form, there is something additional here, and that is once you fill up your name, mobile number, IELTS taken earlier, target score, and this one, and when you're looking to enroll, once you are done submitting this form, it will take you to a thank you page, and on that thank you page you can also experience one more full lesson of speaking of ours. Okay, it's also there on YouTube. You'll be able to get that direct link and you'll be able to see that. Okay, all right. So on that note, thank you very much. I've sent the link of this form on the live chat box. It is also available on the video description. So if you're someone who's looking to accelerate your IELTS prep, and if you have around 20 days to 120 days, so if you lie in this range, then it is relevant for you. Of course, if you're taking the exam next year or so, then it's too early. If you have the IELTS exam tomorrow or in 1 week, then it's too late. You can't use the program fully. Okay, so I would advise these extreme members to not enroll because it doesn't make sense. But if you are in this range, then it makes sense. Okay, all right. Now, if you, in case you have questions, I see some students asking questions on the comment box as well around it. What I would advise you is just fill the form. Okay, I've given the link. Fill the form. A counselor will call you. You can have a friendly chat, discuss what the program is about and how it works. How you will have a lot of other questions. Right? Will the live classes be recorded? What if I miss? You can have a lot of questions. So ask all your questions to a counselor. Get it clarified. and then you can get in. Our counselor will give you a discount window as well, so you can get in without much of a financial stress. It's actually a program at a highly affordable fee, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, all right. So on that note, thank you everyone for joining in. It was a pleasure hosting this session. Bye bye.